Picture this. You're sipping on a perfectly chilled martini at a swanky cocktail party when someone casually drops, "Oh, I own part of a private jet." Suddenly, your commercial airline woes flash before your eyes, crying babies, armrest battles, and that mysterious airplane lasagna. Sounds glamorous, right? But hold on, how safe is this high-flying investment? Buckle up, because we're about to take off on a thrilling ride through the world of fractional jet ownership. The allure of fractional jet ownership. Fractional jet ownership is essentially the VIP pass to private aviation without the billionaire price tag. Imagine having all the perks of a private jet, skipping long security lines, flying on your schedule, and enjoying unmatched comfort without the headache of full ownership. Instead of shelling out tens of millions for an entire aircraft, because let's be real, even if you had that kind of cash, do you really want to deal with maintenance? You purchase a fraction of a jet. This share grants you a set number of flight hours per year, typically ranging from 50 to 400 hours, depending on your investment. It's the perfect balance between luxury and practicality, allowing business executives, frequent travelers, and high net worth individuals to access private aviation without the staggering costs of full ownership. The best part? You never have to worry about hiring pilots, scheduling maintenance, or handling insurance. It's all taken care of by the program. Plus, let's not forget the bragging rights. While your friends struggle through airport security, you can casually mention, "Oh, I just hopped on my jet." Now that's first-class storytelling. Safety regulations, the rulebook of the skies. When it comes to aviation, safety isn't just a priority, it's the law, and there's no room for cutting corners. The Federal Aviation Administration enforces strict regulations to ensure that every aircraft, including those in fractional ownership programs, meets the highest safety standards. These operations fall under 14 CFR Part 91 Subpart K, a detailed rulebook that holds both fractional owners and program managers accountable for everything from aircraft upkeep to crew training. Essentially, it's the aviation world's way of saying, no shortcuts allowed. Program managers handle all the behind-the-scenes logistics, ensuring that flights run smoothly, pilots stay sharp, and jets remain in pristine condition. Aircraft undergo regular, thorough inspections, with maintenance scheduled proactively to prevent any mid-air surprises. Pilots and crew members go through rigorous training, including simulator drills and emergency response practice, to ensure they're always ready for any situation. These safety measures mirror, and in some cases exceed, the standards imposed on commercial airlines. So, while you may be sharing your jet with other owners, rest assured you're not compromising on safety. The only turbulence you should worry about is deciding between champagne or espresso at 40,000 feet. Maintenance. Keeping the jet in tip-top shape. When it comes to keeping a jet in pristine condition, maintenance is about far more than just a polished exterior. It's about ensuring every bolt, wire, and engine component operates flawlessly. Fractional ownership programs follow strict maintenance protocols to guarantee that jets remain in peak condition, minimizing the risk of mechanical failures mid-flight. One of the key requirements is the Continuous Airworthiness Maintenance Program, which mandates scheduled inspections, preventative maintenance, and necessary upgrades to keep the aircraft safe and fully operational. These programs are managed by expert aviation teams who meticulously track and document every service, repair, and modification to ensure compliance with Federal Aviation Administration regulations. Additionally, the technicians responsible for maintaining these aircraft undergo continuous, high-level training to stay updated on the latest technology and industry standards. This means your jet isn't just getting routine tune-ups, it's receiving the same level of care and attention as a commercial airliner. The result? A meticulously maintained aircraft that's always ready for takeoff, whether you're heading to a business meeting or escaping to a tropical paradise. So, while you may only own a fraction of the jet, you get 100% peace of mind knowing that it's in the hands of professionals. Crew training. Pilots and crew who know their stuff. A jet may be a marvel of engineering, but without a highly skilled crew, It's just a very expensive paper rate. That's why fractional ownership programs invest heavily in training their pilots and cabin crew, ensuring they meet the highest industry standards. Pilots undergo rigorous initial training and recurrent training cycles, including advanced simulator drills, in-depth ground school sessions, and real-world flight exercises to keep their skills razor-sharp. This means they aren't just experienced. They are prepared for every possible scenario, from smooth cruising to handling unexpected turbulence. If the aircraft requires flight attendants, they too receive extensive training, not just in first-class service, but in emergency protocols, medical assistance, and crisis management. Additionally, all operations follow a safety management system, which involves routine safety audits, risk assessments, and continuous monitoring to mitigate potential hazards before they become real problems. These standards aren't just about meeting regulations, they ensure that every flight is as safe, efficient, and comfortable as possible. So while you're sipping your in-flight espresso at 40,000 feet, rest easy knowing that the crew behind the controls is among the best trained professionals in the aviation industry. Regulatory compliance, playing by the rules. When it comes to aviation, there's no room for rule-breaking. Compliance with Federal Aviation Administration regulations isn't just recommended, it's mandatory. Fractional jet ownership programs operate under strict oversight and must obtain management specifications from the Federal Aviation Administration, which clearly define their operational scope and safety responsibilities. Think of it as a contract between the Federal Aviation Administration and the operator, ensuring that every takeoff, flight, and landing meets the highest industry standards. But the oversight doesn't stop there. Routine Federal Aviation Administration inspections and surprise audits keep operators on their toes, verifying that safety measures, maintenance schedules, and crew training remain up to date. Any sign of non-compliance can result in hefty penalties, grounded aircraft, or even a revoked operating license. This level of scrutiny isn't just about following rules, it's about keeping passengers and crew safe at all times. Fractional ownership programs take these regulations seriously, implementing internal safety management systems to stay ahead of potential risks. So, while owning a fraction of a jet might feel like the pinnacle of luxury, behind the scenes, it's an industry built on rigorous protocols, ensuring every flight meets world-class safety standards. The human factor. Experience matters. A jet can be packed with cutting-edge technology, but at the end of the day, it's the people behind the controls who make the real difference. Aviation safety isn't just about rules and checklists, it's about the experience, intuition, and quick decision-making of the pilots and crew. Fractional ownership programs attract top-tier professionals, many of whom have extensive backgrounds in both commercial and private aviation. These pilots have logged thousands of flight hours, handled diverse weather conditions, and navigated high-pressure situations with precision. But it's not just about skill. These programs foster a strong safety culture, encouraging crew members to report even the smallest concerns without hesitation. This open, no-blame environment allows potential risks to be identified and resolved before they ever become a problem. Program managers implement proactive risk management strategies, ensuring that safety is not just a requirement, but a deeply ingrained mindset. So, while advanced systems and strict regulations are critical, the real magic of aviation safety lies in the hands of the highly trained, experienced professionals who guide each flight with confidence and expertise. The Mile High Club of Safety. Aviation might be all about precision and safety, but that doesn't mean we can't have a little fun at 40,000 feet. Ever wonder why pilots never get lost? Because even before they leave the ground, they've already mapped out every possible route, backup plan, and alternate landing option. And here's a golden rule of flying. The only time you have too much fuel is when you're on fire. Jokes aside, these lighthearted quips reflect the extreme level of preparation, calculation, and safety measures that go into every flight. Pilots don't just rely on autopilot. They meticulously plan every detail, factoring in weather, air traffic, and potential risks. Aircraft undergo multiple layers of inspection before takeoff, ensuring everything is in peak condition. Fractional ownership programs take this level of scrutiny even further, ensuring their aircraft and crews meet the strictest safety standards. So, while we love a good aviation joke, rest assured that behind every flight is a well-rehearsed symphony of checks, balances, and expert decision-making designed to keep passengers soaring safely through the skies. And there you have it, the high-flying truth about fractional jet ownership. If you enjoyed this ride through the skies, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps more than you think. Subscribe for more aviation secrets and behind-the-scenes exclusives, and let us know in the comments. If you had a private jet for a day, where would you fly first?